What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. There's a group that gets a lot of, ridicule here on the black social media, and that is the Say No to Single Mothers Facebook group. I think it's a really good group. Not the biggest group in the world, but a lot of guys know about this in the manosphere, and I've heard a lot of women, talk about the group and why it shouldn't be there and things. But, whether you like it or not, the group has a lot of points, okay? And the points is that, the points are typically that a lot of black men who are coming up in Black America are suffering because the mother has picked a man that will not be sufficient in the life, okay? And not only that, the mother is not equipped to take care of the child. Typically, she will pass the labor on to a grandmother or grandfather while trying to still live a life of freedom on the streets or in the streets or being for the streets, okay? At the same time, the young man or, who at some age, he's supposed to pay homage to the mother, although she made a lot of mistakes in his life, different guys in and out of his life. Then, if the man dies or the young man is killed, she'll get up there at his funeral, talking about Black Lives Matter, it's racism. She did everything she could to keep him out of trouble. We see this repetitive cycle. I've been seeing it for years. I want to talk about this with King Von, okay? King Von was really on his way to being a top rapper. He got killed last year. I'm not a big fan of the drill rap scene, but I saw a couple of his rap videos, man. He was a really good storyteller. And, he's from Chicago. He had moved to Atlanta. He had got away from that. And unfortunately, he had that beef, with the rapper, and he ended up getting killed outside of a club, which was one of those things that happened just out of the blue, right? But to tell the story of King Von is to know his mother and how he grew up. And his mother's name is Taisha. And what you're looking at right now is her here. You're looking at her in some stilettos. You're looking at her with the purple weave, with the tattoo. What she looks like is she's trying to be a IG model. If you look at her, that's what you think that she's looking to do. Okay. And she doesn't look bad. If you look at her from the back, stuff like that. Got the little fluffy shoes, those little those little Tatiana slides as you see in the hood all the time. That's what she looks like. Not a bad looking lady, okay? But to know Von is to know his mother and his father. He was born in 1994 to Taisha, and his father's name was Walter E. Bennett, okay? He grew up alongside 4 half siblings, which meant that while his dad was in and out of the prison system, his mother was booty clapping sound. Yeah, his mom was very busy and active getting pregnant by other guys. That's exactly what that means. And while his dad was going in and out of jail, she was fighting with Walter as to why he wanted to support the family. Now, it's either that or she had those kids before she met King Von's dad, but we do know here's a woman that has multiple kids by multiple men. Von is in the house. He sees this. Okay. Now, Walter was known as a guy named Silk in Chicago. When Von was 11 years old, he was killed. Okay. And Von met his father because his father was so busy in and out of jail when he was 8 years old. Okay. And even in, a song, Von says, "Rest in peace to Silk from Outer Park. That was the older me." This is what ended up happening. Okay. This is what happens. And then if you see what the mother looks like now with and supposedly this is she got a butt job, a plastic booty job, butt surgery. This is all that it was about in the first place. And many black men, go through this. And what I'm talking about is the mother doesn't put them in this situation to be successful because the father is not successful. So the father isn't successful. And maybe their family didn't be successful, but they're put in a situation where the father isn't successful, the mother isn't successful. They start having kids that they cannot take care of. Okay, I want you guys to understand that. Kids that they can never take care of. Okay? They can't take care of those kids. Everybody knows that they can't take care of those kids. But still, that young man comes up trying to support mama. Why? Because mama puts the pressure on him as that you have to be the man of the house. That's why people could use the term son husbands, things like that. You know, it's almost like you're dating your son, or, you know, you might use that phrase. But the reality of it is, this is what happens. This happens in Black America. It happens in the Black community. And then the reality is that while the son is out working, it don't matter if it's illegal, legal. Mom wants to go back out and do what she wants to do, which is use the son's money to go out and spend it and live her life while she still wants to be for the streets. Not saying this is all, okay? All, not saying all, but it's enough. It's enough. It's enough. Okay? It's enough. It happens enough. That's the reality of it. It happens enough. So when these guys get killed in the streets and you want to complain about, oh, there's so many gang members, there's so many guys, look no further than the stilettos, the red weave in this picture. You know, these ladies who they pick these guys that go to prison, the guys get killed, their sons follow suit. Because after all, what chances do they have when the man is not productive? And unfortunately, the woman is always stuck with the kids. The man is going in and out. She's having other babies by other guys. What is this kid supposed to become? Is King Von supposed to be this great intellectual? Is he supposed to be very well educated? Is he supposed to go to Harvard? Even in Chicago. Chicago is one of the cities that has so many resources in that city. One of the best cities in the world as far as economics. He's supposed to go to University of Chicago. He's supposed to go there. Nearby Notre Dame in South Bend, Chicago State even. What is he supposed to become? And a lot of these guys in the streets that are independent, they have some help. They have help in failing in life. The help is their family, both the father and the mother. Then when Father's Day comes, he wants to say, oh, I'm mommy and daddy too. But we see how he ended up. But if you talk about this in Black America, you know you're being misogynistic and you hate people. No, it's just telling the truth. Because you have many Black women out there that do not exhibit this. You have many Black men out there who don't exhibit this. But we don't ever give them credit. We give credit to people like her who don't do anything, and the son becomes a mega rapper. She gets credit. Lives off the son's money for doing nothing. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe to the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. Don't forget the Black Men Perfect t-shirts. I'm out.